Hello Lisa, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel. Thank you for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload videos, you'll be the first person to be notified. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of ours. You guys
So
are
love
the
this. I
way
came
everything.
across this video on my For You, and I thought to share where these brothers and also sisters are out to continuously give black people a means of encouragement to still stand down, even if when people are still insisting that black people are going to be next people to get deported. Like, this brother actually replied to all of such commentaries, and I was just so pleased with the replies, and that was why I was able to put up some of his stitch and other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video, and let's dive into it.
So I have seen some creators say, I know that black people, we said that we were resting and that we're not going to protest out in the street and that we're not going to engage. But you have to realize that once they finish causing all of this chaos and going after everybody else, they're coming after black people next. So we need to really become engaged. This is what I have to say in response to that. As a community, we are resisting. We are protesting. We're just not out in these streets. Y'all see what happened at that May Day protest. Who did the police arrest and haul away? And they were all black. We instead are protesting with our dollars, choosing to patronize businesses and services that respect us whenever and however we can. That's why Target is in free fall, and so is Tesla. And also that's why Sinners has become one of the highest grossing original films that's come out of Hollywood in quite some time. This is an original IP from a black couple, Ryan Coogler and his wife, Zenzi Evans, that they produced from their production company, Proximity Media, that has an all-black cast. And as a community, we have shown out. It was mainly us that put that film at the top of the box office. And we are continually going to see it over and over again. We are showing the world that we have money that we spend. And when you disrespect us and disparage us, you're going to feel it. And the other thing about they may try to deport us next. When has this nation ever stopped fucking with black folk? I'll wait. Tell me when collectively has white America says, you know what, we're going to leave black folk alone for a while. We have always been targeted. We have always been oppressed and attacked constantly. So when folks get on here and say, we're next, when have we not been? When have we not been the target? Is situation normal? And I hate that there are many of us that underestimate us. We are still here. But despite the horrendous circumstances that we have had to exist in this nation, many of us are not only surviving but thriving. And we are creating art. And every time it's appropriated, we create new forms of expression. Ryan Coogler and his wife, they are redefining the game. We are doing what we do. We're not just being idle. I don't know where this idea is coming from that we're being idle, because we're not out in these streets protesting, which is no longer effective, if it ever was, since the civil rights movement. The only thing that protesting in the streets has ever gotten us is to be beaten and arrested and hauled off to jail, some of us injured and even killed. And it doesn't move the needle one iota. Look at April 5th and all the white folks that came out for their powwow that they called a protest, and that didn't do a single solitary thing. No, many of us, are understanding that money is the engine that makes this country go. And collectively, black people, we have a lot of it. So that's my response to people saying, well, black people, we're going to be next. When have we not been on the hit list at the very top? Come on, y'all. Hey, y'all, the black folk.
They coming for black folks next. They coming for black folks next. Friend, I'm so sick of them using that manipulation tactic. The only reason why they keep saying that to us is because they hope that it will put fear in us to make us get out into the street. And all they want is for black people to get out in the streets to be cover for them. They want black people to be on the front lines so that they can stand behind us. And if they aren't, I don't know what they're looking at. Are they not paying attention? They are coming for us right now. Have they not seen how Donald Trump has rolled back civil rights, or he's attempted to roll back civil rights? Have they not been paying attention to how his administration is threatening and extorting corporations and universities, trying to get them to roll back DEI programs? Are they not paying attention to how he put out an executive order trying to wipe out the African American Museum? They are coming for black people right now. We are just protesting differently. We are staying inside. We are resisting by having black joy, line dancing, going to see sinners, out in the garden. Yeah, and saving our money, not spending our money. That's how we are protesting. Smart, because if we get out in the streets, we will be just like those two black ladies that got hog-tied and put in the paddy wagon. So yeah, black folks, continue resting, continue resisting and protesting by way of your dollars. Continue resisting and protesting by having black joy. Learn those line dances. Read a new book. Take a nap. Learn how to play a new video game. Take up a hobby, an online hobby. Just stay out of those streets.
Well, God gave us free will, and I'm just trying to understand why the fuck we haven't ran the fade. I'm just trying to understand, what are we waiting for? I'm just trying to understand how much more y'all think y'all gonna take. I don't know if niggas is waiting for like God to come through and like do some assistance. No, he gave us free will to run that fade as we will. Why? Like, I don't know why black people, melanated people, people of color, whatever you want to call yourself, African American, I don't give a fuck. Whatever you want to call yourself, I'm just trying to understand why we haven't ran the fade. Like, they even sent the YNs. Like, God sent the YNs down here for the great assistant. Those is our street soldiers. Why haven't we run the fade? We got them running around calling little brown autistic children a nigga. You feel me? They mad because that man, that wrong officer. Like, first of all, you don't know what that officer did throughout his career. All energy that you put out comes back. You don't get to pick when that shit comes back, and you don't get to pick by the hands of who it comes back. Don't play with me. The innocent that day, but who knows what that man has done in his career to have that be his demise met by that man's hands. God used that man to carry out something. I guarantee you that man wasn't innocent his whole career and his whole life. So stop it. Y'all forget, like, no, y'all got a great debt to pay, and it's gonna come with some ketchup. It's gonna come with ketchup. Ketchup, no mustard. Ketchup, no mustard. Okay, like I'm just trying to understand what's going to have to happen for us to understand that the only thing that they're going to understand is when we speak their language and meet them with what they meet us with. That's natural law. The energy you put out comes back, but it hasn't come back in the effect that they put it out, and I'm just trying to understand why. Is it because they told y'all to be peaceful? Is it because they said, if we act like this, they will do this? Is that it? Because that ain't it. That's not going to happen. That's not how they getting down. Because guess what? They hate us to our core. They hate the very fibers that make us, and they don't even understand why. They can't even sit down with themselves and understand why they hate us. Why do they hate us? Because we are God's gems. We are the indigenous people of this planet. We are powerful that they will never have. They will never have our power. They will never have anything that makes up us. They can't even sit up under our sun. They can't even sit up under our sun. What does that tell you? That they are not organic to this planet. We look like the trees. We look like the dirt. This is our planet. This ain't theirs. The reason why they invest so much into space is because they are trying to phone home. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? And the fact that you can't kill us off because this is our planet. We don't die, we multiply, baby. We don't die, we multiply. And if they ever think that it will be more of them than us on this planet, that's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. But back to the topic, why haven't we run the fade? Like, seriously, because you know what? You know what's inside of you? Your ancestors' DNA. Generations of it. Generations of their pain, generations of their anger, generations of their frustration, generations of their confusion. That's what runs through you, and that's what runs through them. So generations of hate. Generations of deep hate. Look in their eyes. They hate you. They under my comments talking about, this is why we hate y'all. This is why we hate y'all. Why haven't we run the fade on their asses? Because I guarantee you, if we started popping their asses in the mouth, popping their asses in the back of the throat, popping their asses on the ass, they'll start speaking differently. They'll start acting differently too. I promise you. What do you have to do with a bully? You got to beat that bully ass. That bully will give you mad respect after that. That's how it works. When somebody's bothering you, poking you, and then you wow the fuck out on their ass, they won't poke you no more. They won't bother you no more. So they do this shit to us because we just sit back all peaceful and shit. Martin ass got their asses out in the street to get hosed the fuck off and get bit by dogs. Like, and they didn't think Malcolm's way was proper. Bitch, if you don't run the fucking fade, the things I have to explain to my daughter because of the hate that runs through their children. And even with me teaching my daughter, I still have to tell her, like, yes, your melanin is amazing, but don't ever think that you are above anyone. But you also ain't below them. Okay? Like, I had to teach my daughter. One boy told her skin looked like poop. And I'm just like, bro, that poop protects her from the sun. You little red bean. Okay? My daughter's only 8. So this was before the age of 6. I had to have these conversations with her. One dude told her she was a monkey. And I had to let her know whose DNA actually is made up of animal DNA. And this is genetic fact, not racism. Genetic freaking facts. So now I have to give my daughter information that they don't even have yet. They don't even understand why they smell like fucking wet dogs. They don't even understand why they smell like wet dogs. And we all know they smell like that shit. So I don't care. And this is genetic fact. This is genetic fact. And don't say all of us love chicken, because bitch, I'm allergic to it. Okay? So, like, we're so used to taking their bullshit, but the moment we open our mouth and say something and do something, we're racist, we're thugs, we're criminals, we're dangerous. Yeah, to you, because you know why? Running through your veins is the hate of your ancestors and the fear of your ancestors. And you should be. Because if you think this shit is going to keep going on, that father, I really think that he planted a seed. And it's a seed that I thought long ago, like, why don't everybody pop off? Why people don't pop off? Like, if you have nothing left to lose, some of our ancestors decided they had nothing left to lose, and they was not going to go out docile. They was not going to give up their God for their God. They went out swinging and unapologetically did it. So when they be like, so-and-so sorry for your people's sins, no, they didn't. Because look at what my people are still going through. Okay? And I just feel like our ancestors are just sitting back just like they really did a number on them mentally to where they just really won't run that fade. Run the fade. Like, We gotta give them the energy that they give us. That's the language they speak. Why do you think they run up in everybody's country doing what they do? Big bullies. Come on, there's only one way to deal with a bully. Let's get with the program, people. And it's not saying let's just go out and start smacking niggas. Nah, when it's warranted and it's earned, get them.
Folk, I know, black folk, this is infuriating and it is disgusting, but it is nothing new. This happened with George Zimmerman. He was allowed to auction off the weapon that he used to unalive Trayvon. Same thing with Kyle Rittenhouse. Money was raised for him. And the guy that unalived Jordan Neely. This is nothing new. All this is that the facades of many of these people are continuing to be removed as they boldly and proudly express who and what they have always been. Racist, by the way, for those of you all who need a hint. Black folks, we have always known that this nation is irredeemably racist. It has been from its inception. So use your feelings of outrage and disgust to continue to motivate you to move how we have been moving as a collective. Supporting businesses that respect us. Also supporting members of our community who are creating art, who run businesses. That's what we continue to do. And continue to experience black joy. We need to continue to take by example what the creators of South of Midnight, the video game, is doing. And Ryan Coogler is doing, creating magnificent films. Do the best that we can at what we do. Support each other. Encourage each other. And definitely vote with our dollars, as well as in the voting booth if we have elections in the future. But definitely vote with our dollars. All this is rage baiting. And if you feel enraged, use that as fuel. Y'all be careful out here. I know black.
There is this commentary on the social platform where people are trying to create, well, I call it fear, in the black community, trying to tell them that you standing on business is not a good idol, because black people might probably be the next people to get deported after these folks must have been done with these other POC people. That has been, trending all over the social platform to actually get people that looks like me to react. I don't really know who started that trend. But the thing is that, just like the brother I Stitch's video have talked about, there have never been a time where black people have never been left alone. Even when black people are minding their business, are standing on their own, safe place, they are still going to be called out. They are still going to be dragged. They are still going to be talked about. They are still going to, look for ways to oppress them. So this issue of, oh my God, black people can be the next people. Oh my goodness! Like, let's just take for instance what happened on the April, the March, the April. Is it the May March? Yeah, where so many people came out to have a peaceful protest on, I think it was the 1st of May, and all of a sudden people was getting arrested. And the majority of people who probably got arrested were people that look like me. Like, the thing is that these guys, right, they just want people that look like me to come out. The fact that people that look like me are standing and minding their business and staying down, the fact that they are doing that is really upsetting to these MF people. the fact that they are staying, they don't want you to step down. So that's why they're just bringing all of these narratives. Oh my God, you're gonna be the first person, you're gonna be the last person. Oh my God, if you don't react, if you don't protect, like now the few number of people that decided to come out on the May was arrested. That is just to tell you that they don't need you out there. They don't want you out there. Just like the brother I Stitch's video talked about, you standing and staying on your, on your comfort zone is a means of peaceful protest. And another thing he talked about that actually, got me like, oh yeah, he's really hitting the nail on the head is the fact that he said the black dollar need to be used judiciously. Like, just, they say that the best revenge to an enemy is for you to become successful. Like, I know it's very tough, it's very difficult. Like, the system has made it to be tough, but I know there is nothing that people that looks like me cannot do. The black border house, like, okay, make sure that your black dollar is just circulating around yourselves. Support all the black owned. There is this will I call it a campaign that was supposed to kick off, which one thing led to the other. The lady that was supposed to be in charge was all disappointed, and she withdrew herself. That could have been a very perfect opportunity for people that looks like me all over the world to unite. But I know that we are still going to unite. So it was actually called this Black Project 2025. I think I stitched about it, I talked about it, and I also left a link when they were like signing up. This lady, talked about Black unity. She even created a platform, was even a website where people have to go sign. People were donating, but all of a sudden, like some propaganda was in trying to instigate something about the girl. And that was when she decided, okay, she's no more interested. But that could have been a kickoff. But the thing is that there are still other opportunities. The one in front is better. I feel so. My grandfather used to say, in case the new rukama, that is my talent. You could just figure it out. My grandpa used to say the one at the front is always better. When you think that the one you have right now is, you are losing it and you are about getting disappointed, you should just keep your hope alive, because the one at the front is often better. So, just like the brother have said in this teacher I was able to put up here, black dollar, strive more, become successful, avoid these people. Try to stay, even if you stay on your own lane, but they said the best revenge to your enemy is to get successful. And that is just it. Anyway, lovelies, wanna just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please subscribe to this channel if you're here to do that. Like, and I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one.
Wanna just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video? And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. So if you've not subscribed to this channel, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I'll see you lovelies when I upload the next one.